Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be at. This your girl, the infamous Kiki, driving to work. I have to go into work today. I work remotely, as some of y'all know, but every once in a while I have to go into work, and this is once a month I have to go into work. So this is it. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. What we're going to talk about today, this is going to be a quick video. We're just talking about fitness starting April 1st. April 1st. Starting April 1st was in a couple of days. I know, like, I'm late, but I'm going to embark on my fitness journey. I was going to start in March, but then I was going on vacation. If you watch my San Antonio videos, I'll have links to where me and my children, we went on vacation. And I know when I go on vacation, my eating habits may not be the most strict. But for those of you who don't know me, who don't realize, 2 years ago, actually 4 years ago, I developed severe back pains. I thought maybe I had hurt something or fell down the stairs or something like that. I used to work out like 6 days a week, hour and a half a day. I thought maybe I'd pull something on one of the weight machines. Well, my back got worse and worse to the point where I could barely walk 10 steps without bowling over in pain. I went to many different doctors, and it's a whole long story, but basically the doctors didn't believe me. They thought my pain was in my legs, so they thought I had pulled a thigh muscle, and then they did x-rays and MRIs, and they found nothing. Well, finally I went to one doctor, and he did an x-ray on my back and found out that I have really bad scoliosis that I probably had since a child. So I tell everybody, get your back checked out. Please get your back checked out. Scoliosis is really, really bad, especially in women. And my lower back, I had disc degeneration. I had part of my lower back fused to my pelvis. So I went through a series of treatments. Make a long story short, I ended up having major back surgery, like the same surgery that Tiger Woods have. I have screws in my spine. I had pelvic surgery where they cut the bone. I spent a week in the hospital during the pandemic, which was frightening. I had to have physical therapy for 9 months. I didn't work during that time for 9 months. And then now I've had my surgery. I had my surgery in 2021. So my surgery's been, or was it 2020? No, I had my surgery in 2020. It took me 9 months to recover. So starting last February, so it's been a year now, last February 2021, I started to get back in shape. By the time April came, I really started get back into working out and getting a routine. Now I work out or do some kind of physical something almost every day. But when I was working out hardcore, I had lost a whole bunch of weight. And of course, with me having back issues, I will never be 100% like I was before with my agility and my strength. I did a lot of strength training, and I understand that I can't go gung-ho like I did before. But I'm to the point where now I've ramped myself up over the past year, and so now I kind of want to get back to the gym because I am a gym rat. I want to get back on to health and fitness because summer is my jam. I'm wintertime. I want to hibernate, but I worked out a lot at home. I did routines at home. And now, once the weather is nice, I don't want to sit at home and do workout routines at home. I want to get out and jog. I want to get out and walk like I did yesterday when I went live and talked about Will Smith and Chris Rock debacle, which I hope this is over now because not Chris Rock, Will Smith has apologized. So hopefully this is all over now. Y'all know I don't do celebrity anything. I don't really watch reality shows, so I don't know what. I'm asking y'all, what do y'all want to see on this channel? Do you want to see more TV show reviews? I'm still going to do Gilded Age. I got the last 2 episodes to finish of Gilded Age. Like I said, I went on vacation. I kind of threw things off of whack. I went on vacation for a week. But what do y'all want to see? So I'm going to, until I can figure it out, I'm starting April 1st or April 2nd, just depending on what day it is. I'm going to start pretty much doing a journal of my journey. Like, what am I doing? What am I eating? you guys can just follow along. You can join the journey with me. I am not a doctor. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a nutritionist. I am neither one of those. So let me just put that little old disclaimer out there. I'm none of that. How long time ago, after my daughter was born, my daughter's 8 years old, I went on even before that, before I had my son, I've been on this journey for about 11 years. I used to weigh over 400 pounds. I used to be at my heaviest a size 26. I'm now a size 12. I used to be a big girl. I still consider myself a big girl. Everybody's like, you're not a big girl. But, deep down inside, I consider myself still a big girl. Like, I was the size of Lizzo. Not saying anything bad about Lizzo, but I was about her size. But I'm tall. So I'm 5'10". Once I had my surgery, well, I was 5'11", but once I had my back surgery, I shrunk a little bit. So I'm about just barely 5'10" now. I think I shrunk an inch. I'm like 5'9.5", 5'10". But yeah, it was tough being a big, tall girl. I've been a big girl all my life. I've been chunky since I think since birth. I've always had some kind of fight, with my weight. And I pretty much have had to lose weight and do things on my own. I'm a lone wolf, I've said before, kind of person. I don't need to be in group aerobic classes. I don't need other people to come exercise with me. I prefer to go to the gym by myself. I'm a gym rat. So I'm thinking about doing a gym membership. We'll see. Where I live, we actually have a country club. I know, it just sounds so bougie. I know, y'all. I know, it sounds bougie. But where I live, we actually have a country club, and they have a fitness gym. It's not that big, so I might start out there first, then ramp my way up to going back to the gym. I kind of miss the gym. I really do. Because most people are like, oh, I hate going to the gym. I love it. I love getting out of the house. I love going to the gym. So, fun fact, I love going to the gym. I used to spend like an hour at my peak. I would spend 2 hours at the gym a day if I could. Like at least an hour. I'd get off of work. My mom would pick up my kids from school, and I would go straight to the gym for an hour and a half. Or sometimes I'd go pick up my kids from school, and then they had like a little daycare, and I would bring my kids back. I'd go pick up my kids. I'd leave work, go pick up my kids from school, take them to the gym with me to the little gym daycare, and then work out, and then we'd go home. That was my routine for years. For years. At my smallest, I was a size 9. At my smallest, it was size 9. And I want to get back to 8 or 9. I want to get back to size 9 again. I don't know if that's possible. I've also had abdominoplasty, and I've had lipo. So I did have kind of like, I didn't have a boob lift or anything. The mommy makeover is like the boob lift, the tummy tuck, and all that. My boobs never needed to be lifted. But yeah, I did have abdominoplasty. It's one of the best it's the best decision I think of. If it's the best $10,000 I've spent. Like, I did spend $10,000. It was a lot, but it did wonders for my self-esteem and the way my clothes fit, because I lost a whole bunch of weight and I had hanging skin. And no matter what you say or what you do, if you go from being that big to that small, you are gonna have hanging skin. You're around your abdomen. I had a big belly, and so I had hanging skin, and I had all that removed, and now my stomach is flat. So, and I like being flat. And I had that surgery about 4 years ago. So, yeah, my fitness journey, I like to be fit. I like strength training. I like to lift weights. I'm not a big fan of cardio unless I'm outside jogging and sweating. I'm a type A personality, so I kind of go in and go hard. But, I don't really have anything else for the summer. I plan to go back to school. I got to go this week. I'm planning to go back to register for school. So, work on my other degree. And I'm trying to get a business degree. And I was in school a couple years ago, but my job was paying for it, and I got laid off during the pandemic. So there went my school. So I'm gonna got my transcripts. I'm trying to go back to school. But the only thing I know what to do on this channel, again, I'm not into reality shows. I'm not into celebrities. I'm very much into politics and history. I might dabble more into that. we will see what the numbers say. But I do want to lose weight. I do want to get thinner. I have lost, and if you look at my videos from a couple of months ago, and you look at my face, I have lost weight. Like I've been really watching my diet, and so my plan is to just document what I'm going through. I'm going to be dieting. I'm going to be exercising. I'm going to be telling you guys what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, what's working, what's not working. I will not be doing weigh-ins. I have an obsessive compulsive personality. When I used to weigh myself, I would weigh myself. I started out once a week, and then once a day, and then 2 and 3 times a day, and I got a little crazy. So I've learned not to really weigh myself and just go by how my clothes are fitting. I may weigh myself maybe once a month just to see how my progress and share it with you guys, But I can't get back on. I get scale obsessed. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to lose. I don't know how much. I think I'm trying to lose about 30 pounds. Or just not really focus on the pounds, but focus on getting fit and strength training and looking good in my clothes, and trying to slowly but surely build upon the things that I have been doing in the past couple of months, and get back to eating where I used to eat. I used to eat really strict. I did intermittent fasting. I did water fasting for a little bit. Like I've done almost every diet known to man. What works for me is a keto, low carb diet. That's what works for me. It doesn't work for everybody. It really doesn't. Some people really love their bread. They really love their starches and their carbs. I've been low carb. I've been doing Atkins since before the Atkins meals, when they were just the Atkins powdery shakes. I've been on Atkins, how I lost the weight, probably about 12 years before, like I said, before I had my son. But my story is interesting. I couldn't have children because I was so big. I'd stopped menstruating. They told me that I needed to lose weight. I was diabetic. I had high blood pressure. All these things prevented me and my late husband from having children, from me getting pregnant, because we were together for years and I never got pregnant. So I was on a mission not to really just be pregnant, but to be healthier. And so I lost 45 pounds, and then right after that, I got pregnant, had a miscarriage, got pregnant again, had my son. Had my son, gained a bunch of weight back, but lost it once my son was a year old and he was walking, and that first year is just as a new parent. But once that happened, I started to get back in shape. So yeah, so I'm just a little bit about me. I'm just gabbing, just yapping with y'all a little bit, just rapping with y'all like the old people say. Come on, let me rap with you. And just seeing that you guys want to make comments, right? Again, this is my journey. You don't have to do what I do. It may not work for you. If you want to come along and you want to start when Kiki starts, hey girl, hey boy, I'm with you. Let's go. If you want to just encourage me and cheer me on, that's cool too. But I'm summer is weather's nice in Texas, and I'm trying to get in that bikini. I'm trying not bikini. I'm trying to get in that bathing suit and be confident. I've always had an issue, like I said, with my physical appearance and my self-confidence. I know some people are like, what? Like, yeah, I've always, when I was younger, I was teased, I was picked on, I was bullied. I was a big girl all of my life until literally 8 years ago. Like I people tell people this is new to me. Like I used to be a big girl. So the idea that people are like, oh, but Kiki, you're beautiful and blah blah blah. I grew up being picked on and being told I was fat and ugly, and I'm still nerdy and shy and awkward, and sometimes, especially men that I've dated in the past, they don't really vibe with that. A lot of people don't vibe with that because I went from being the shy, quiet, fat girl. Now I'm the mean, stuck-up Barbie. And I'm like, I'm neither mean, I'm not stuck up. But it's just weird how people perceive you according to appearance. We live in a very appearance-driven society. We live in a very appearance-driven culture. It's like that a lot of times all over the world. And my personality has not changed. When I was in the comic books and things, people, when I was into telling people I was into Marvel and comic books, people were like, oh, okay, we get it. And I go to sci-fi conventions and comic book conventions, which I still do with my children. And people were like, oh, okay. I found that people were more accepting. Once I lost the weight and I get all the makeup on, y'all see me all glam in my videos. Once I tell people I'm really into Star Wars and Star Trek and Lord of the Rings, and I start telling them things and blah, blah, blah. Like, people's eyes kind of glaze over, or if I don't prove it to them, they think, well, I had one guy tell me, well, you too pretty to be into sci-fi. What? I'm like, okay, I don't consider myself all that. And then on top of that, I'm like, I'm old. I was in the sci-fi when the half of these people talking about they in the sci-fi. I'm 46 years old. Like, I mean, I'm not some new kid on the block. I've seen every Star Wars movie in the theater. Well, except for the first one. This is the first one I did not see. I saw Empire Strikes Back when I was a kid. I was like 5 years old. So I tell people, like, and people are like, oh my God, are you that old? Yeah, I'm that old. I'm 46. Like, yeah, I know I don't look that old, but yes, I am that old. But anyway, so yeah, we trying to get summer fine, ladies. Summer fine. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to drive and not get summer killed. But yeah, that's what we trying to do. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. And again, like I said, I don't know. I'm gonna start it out. I don't know how I'm gonna start it out, but we just gonna start it out and just telling people about what I eat, what I'm doing that day, and we'll see how it goes. So this your girl Kiki. Like, I hope you guys have a wonderful, great day. I'm trying to make my way to work. So peace out.